found another one.
If Donald Trump does lose this election, it'll be because of people like Katie Paris. She's one of what he calls the suburban women. He's what she calls, for this generation and the next, wrong for America.
So many of us are moms, and we see the country through the eyes of our children, in whom we're trying to instill good values of respect for one another, kindness, and how you treat people every day. And we don't see that reflected by the President of the United States. We cannot even have him on TV if our children are in the room.
Suburban women, will you please like me?
Yet the president has been pleading for support. The polls say it's done more harm than good.
When he refers to women who live in the suburbs as housewives, like we're some 1950s, figment of his imagination, it just further shows that complete disconnection.
A little warm up? Like, not that much, though.
The group she founded, Red, Wine and Blue, has friends among those who voted for Trump in 2016, but now see things differently.
If this one over here, my 9-year-old, behaved how he behaves, he would probably be expelled from school. He's just a bully. He makes fun of people, talks down to them, racism.
The George Floyd thing happened pretty much right in succession with the pandemic, and that's kind of was my emotional breaking point. Just realizing how dangerous Trump being in office was, realizing that all of our kids are not safe in the world that 4 years ago we elected to build. When Joe Biden wins this election, it'll be because of suburban women.
This really gives you a sense, the Trump pen's next to the nope. And
this is where this election's being fought and where they feel Trump's use of phrases like housewives is off target.
It's a fundamental misunderstanding of who we are as a society, right? In terms of the role women play in the workforce, the role women play in the communities, in terms of being key opinion leaders, quite honestly, and key decision makers in terms of being the ones that are most active. That was just my house, I'm just going to point out.
Nora's never been a Trump fan. In groups like hers, his former supporters are very welcome.
They have seen the reality of who this person really is. The saying, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. I think they're believing it now. That was a wake-up call for a lot of women.
The polls suggest there'll be a record-breaking gender gap in this election and that women will win it for Biden. The campaign signs share the lawns with Halloween in suburbia right now. Both will soon be gone. How long has this name left in American politics? Greg Milam, Sky News, Cleveland in Ohio.